So, here we go. We are starting it up again. New category, any percent. That last one was full game. This one is any percent. After we finish the first run through, you'll notice that I said I had to delete my save file. That's because if you don't delete your save file, when you come back to this screen, it's going to make you play through the ending animation, then the ending credits. And I don't think you want to do that. Not if you're speedrunning, although do watch the ending, appreciate the game one time through, and appreciate those end credits. Because people worked on this game. Anyways, time begins, just like with the previous one. As soon as you click on new game and it starts filling in that thing, that is when time will begin. I need to overlays go away. I did not set up properly for this in that regard, but anyways, that doesn't affect speedrun recording or anything. So, time begins since we click and hold on new game. But the second we click, that's when it begins. So time begins. 3, 2, 1, go.
This is a game that my daughter bought me a couple of weeks ago. It lets you share your
So,
experiences with others.
First thing we're going to do is go through Forest a little bit and build a projector.
Well,
the projector does require a
to
little
me.
RNG.
I'm not familiar with the technology. Let's start with this one. I'm not avoiding or anything.
And there are hints you could get on this if you wanted hints. There's also a log. I never opened the log at all.
Normally,
There.
I'd dig a hole in me and then fall into it. But this time I decided that instead of falling in, I would willingly go in. But I need a set of tools to do this. First of all, I have to be able to see things from a distance. I'll need a cover to protect me from the outside world.
If you click incorrectly here, lights burn out, and if all the lights burn out, it's over.
Never mind.
You'll notice I misclicked somewhere. I misclicked twice.
Alright, I'm ready for a fancy retrospective now. Oh, that one. This is... But my mind was so eager to fill... Anyway, as a grown woman, I feel... Never mind. My marriage... Chill down. Okay.
So here, it's pretty much hidden object hunt.
Anyway, now it's time to make something
and that
out
is
of
that,
nothing.
and then it's going to say, I want to
Actually,
leave here.
I
No,
don't
we're
really
going to
feel like
face
going
this.
there
If
right
you try
now,
and not
you know.
face it, you will have
Let's
to do it
just
one way or
reminisce
another
about my
anyway.
childhood for a bit, shall we? Tough love, you say.
So we're going to write a book,
Okay.
and we
I
will
am
do
brave.
4,
Take
2,
and that,
2,
then add a
2.
little, and I
Save
combine
that
it with
project.
that.
Go
It's ready to be sent,
email
I
this
guess.
to our publisher, who's going to tell us, how about no?
These job emails are like a competition, to say the least, with the
So
most
next
words.
we are going to
I
do
wish there was an app that
1,
summarized them.
2, 1, 1. Save that. Go back to this. Send it off. Hopefully they tell us it's good. I think there might be some RNG here. Good deal. We go
What
back
should I
here.
change now?
We need to say what the
Now,
apocalypse
should we
is.
make
I
him a
changed
book cover
the
to judge?
cover to brown. I don't know if you need to change cover brown, but that's what I do.
My book had been approved, and I thought
And they're
I
going to
deserved
publish
some
it.
celebration. Yay! Cha-ching! Fulfillment! Blah, blah, blah. Whatever. You get the idea. We can skip this part.
I think I should do the split right about here.
Here's
right when
the
that
truth about myself that I didn't want to think about. I am writing simple
I'm not
stuff
sure whether
'cause
it
whenever I
matters
attempt to
one
write
way or
about
the
deep
other where I put a
topics,
split,
I
but,
tend to laugh
you
at
know.
myself. One can hear the quotation
And
marks
we're
in my
going to skip
sentence. I can't even
the
say
longest
deep.
chapter now.
When I was in my 20s, depths and peaks were my common visiting spots, though.
So normally this is when we do the split off of this one, but we're not. And there we go. That saved us like 7 minutes, maybe?
Don't worry. Each time I fall down, life somehow finds a way to spread. I found a robot in the nooks of my mind. How long have you been here confined?
And of course, Tower
Your
Hanoi.
mood discs seem
You
quite
probably know
normal,
this from your
just a tad
childhood.
bit
Everyone
misplaced.
played this when they were a kid.
Fortunately, it guides me on how to get them replaced.
And now our mother's going to
It has
interrupt
gotten
us
sophisticated
real
so
soon.
quickly. But who said anyway that the emotions were elementary?
Oh. Our mother will interrupt us here.
Leila.
Yeah?
I'm going to your grandma for the weekend.
I'm coming, Mama.
And so we need to wait for this, and then we're going to come back here and finish up the last of the Tower of Hanoi before we dive in to a couple other games.
Where were we?
So for this one, there. Oh, I mistakes. Nope. I'm doing. I did that wrong.
Even I don't have such complex emotions.
Because you want to get the tower moved to that bottom right.
I guess that was a lie.
Here you want to just make things symmetrical. There's 3 sets of puzzles here. It doesn't matter what order you do the different puzzles
Let's see
in.
if I can get it down to 0.
So you could do the shape ones, you could do Tower of Hanoi. There's also a wiring one. That one usually stumps my brain.
One last one, then it's over.
Yep, one last one, and then it's over. Boom. That one also gives my brain
now that we
issues.
Fixed the error, did it help to
and
see
there
the
we go.
picture?
Then we have a wiring puzzle.
So you unplugged your wires.
You gotta remember, don't move too fast because your mouse
desires?
can only move so quick here, and if you go too fast for it, you will lose the wire. So take a little bit of a time on things. Especially whatever one goes in the hole. Because if you lose the wire in the hole, it can actually be a bit problematic. Because you might lose where the end actually is.
So you wanted to protect yourself by disconnecting, obviously.
All right,
dear Rover,
that worked
why was it
good.
necessary? Now that everything's cleared up, my mouth can shut the rhyme. Uh-oh, what's happening?
And it avoids swearing there, because it could have easily swore.
On
and it's going to be
thought,
like, I don't want to
maybe the
face
childhood
this.
wasn't
No,
such a
we're
good idea
facing it,
after all.
because we will
Let's
have to
try
face it
something
eventually.
else. Is that okay?
Anyways, hey, Holo.
Okay, I can see myself trapped in here, in this moment. That's totally normal. Minds do that sometimes, right? Yeah.
What am I doing?
Let's move on.
Good things come in all shapes. There was a little more of that puzzle we could have done. Like those little jigsaw puzzle pieces that came out, that would tell us that it's a yellow triangle, but it's pretty obvious, even without putting them into the puzzle. There we go. We are done with this one.
So that was that. I thought I buried it. Oh.
This
As
one has a
child,
little
when my
achievement
parents sent
if
me to
you've
the village
never
to stay
gotten
with my
it
granny,
before. So
I
first
spent
time you
most of
play
my
through
time
here
in this
or
treehouse.
subsequent time,
It looks
wait
neglected.
for this step right
Almost
here.
forgotten.
Click on that tire.
I'm happy to be back to this memory. The more I think
And
about
we
it, the
pretty
more
much gotta
vivid the
wait
memories become
for
in my
things to
mind.
go along, but it's
I
all
guess
good.
aging is partly the wisdom of understanding which memories you should cherish and which ones you should let fade. Oh, it's smaller than I remember.
And there are. So, question is whether I'm going to get a glitchless run or not. And there we go. Open the dollhouse. And in here we have some nice routine chores to do.
Welcome to my adult life. Look at this natural light.
We gotta put all of our laundry in the basket. Of which, boy, do we make a mess of our laundry. Make the bed, hang up some
Sometimes
laundry.
I go out just to wear the clothes I bought.
Gotta do that. Match some socks, which personally I love doing in real life. Something therapeutic about it. And with that, we are off to our daughter's room. Where we're going to kind of do the same thing. But we also need to put items like an ashtray and a fork, and a remote, and a ladle, toilet paper, glue, I think, maybe? Put those into the bin of things that should not be
When I dress
here.
Bunky up, it feels like I'm playing those girl dress-up games from my childhood again. My baby doll has an artistic spirit, like her mother.
Oh, right there. This family's bad about their laundry. They just throw it everywhere. And then we want to make sure we put away. Yeah, it doesn't belong there. I guess that's food. Leave the toilet.
It makes me feel safe, all these routines.
Hang up the laundry. Put the laundry in here. And away we go. Do some nice therapeutic chores, because sometimes it just feels good to do some work. Do some vacuuming. Go ahead and clean some windows. Be careful not to go too quick here, because if you miss one, you might have a hard time determining which one still has a stain on it. Dust off some things. And there we go. Oh, we forgot to put away those items. How silly of us. Let's start by immediately putting away things. Then we'll clean this countertop off. And then we need to put this in the fridge. Make sure we grab it. Put this up there. This up there. That could go up there. That could go over there. There. Right there. And then the pot fits right in there. There's also an achievement for pretty much clearing off an entire shelf. Which, ooh, more power to you if that's what you're doing.
Which book are you reaching for, sweetie?
And now,
It's your
we're
grandma's
in
favorite
this book.
tale. Layla and
Which,
Majnun.
if we read the note
That's where
next to
Mommy's
that
name
guy, we'll
comes from.
see what we're supposed to do, but instead, I just know what we're supposed to do. That got a little weird. So we're supposed to make sure the moon reflects onto the rose in the pool of water, and we summon that nightingale over to it. The two lovers meet up. But then the gossip sees them. He is going to tell the ant-bee. And you're going to spread the word in a certain order. So, young guys will not talk to young women. Old guys will not talk to anyone but the old women. Young women will not talk to the elderly. And the old women don't talk to everyone because they are the gossips. If you try and go in the wrong order, it will break this chain of rumor mills. And then you gotta reconnect them and redo it correctly. On the bright side, if you mess up when you do it again, there is a fast forward button. And I call this split not child friendly because of this book. This book is a little bit risque. So, what do we think about this book?
It wasn't a very child-friendly story anyway.
Nope, it wasn't. And now we're going to go to the end of the forest, and everything's going to get dark and
I needed some adventure.
bad.
I wanted to be me. To remember what it means to exist only for me.
Yehovo. So now we're going to match up some shapes. And these controls are kind of mirrored in a weird way. Because you're controlling the camera, not the shapes you're putting together, and it definitely makes it a little tricky to control. Gotta get that bunny. Get this lily pad. You're like, I don't remember a lily pad. That's because we skipped that chapter. And then go ahead and get the projector. And there we go. Now the big question is the game going to give us glitches or not?
I have a confession. I may have left out a few things when I talked about that day at the cafe. Writing bestseller stuff was also bad, yes.
I have a little
But
dog right behind me,
it was
just
not the worst thing I did at that time.
having the time of her life with a toy.
I can't bear to watch anymore.
Oh, there's the spam bot on my views or on my chat. I was waiting for a spam bot to show up. Cheap viewers? You don't say. You. Seriously. I mean, seriously. Who actually even goes for that? All right.
Yes, the same thing. With slightly older child and
So
less
now
involved husband this
it's
time.
going to be very
Here
hard
I
to
am.
move
I
things
don't want
because
Ugh, whatever.
things are not moving one to one.
She has so much potential. Wait, what if she becomes like me? Runs adrift and ends up being nothing like me? Bengi, come here and tidy up your room. Have some discipline. Was this toy always this heavy?
And I could appreciate this
Does
part
it
of this
really
game
matter?
because when
Tomorrow
you are
it'll
feeling
be a mess
down
again.
about the world and about yourself, this is so how it feels. Toilet takes forever now to clean.
How much longer is this going to take?
And you can get achievement for knocking over your laundry there.
All my years
You do
feel
not
like a day.
actually
And
brush
yet
your
my
teeth
days
here
seem to last
instead.
for years.
Yeah, years feel like days and days feel like years is so what the world feels like when this is going. When you're in this type of mindset, this type of mood, being flow.
I can't be with them right now.
So I'm hoping we don't get a glitch because I'd love to get a glitchless baseline run, but I don't know if that's going to happen. This is the one line I really don't like how it was acted. Get ready for it.
Get clean already.
That just did not feel like a good take on that one line. Everything else, I actually really appreciate voice acting in this game. But that right there,
I think
no.
the pot was empty. Oh well, whatever.
I'm going to do a quick little experiment here, see if we could get glitchless.
That story I read to Bengi years ago. What was the ending?
Nope, we are not getting glitchless, so here we quit game. Don't worry, because the game glitched, this is part of the speedrun. This will, if I get a board set up for this game, this is part of it, is the game glitches, and you just end up repeating over and over, and you never get anywhere. So we continue. As soon as, and there we go.
My reflection reveals a story of remorse and penance. It's time I write a new chapter of my own.
So time is going to be coming up
Even
real
in my
soon.
darkest
It's as soon
moments,
as the
my
screen
daughter's
fades to
love
black
reminds me of
after
the
we
light
get back
within.
to that room that had the book. That was me making a mistake
I
there.
allow this water to
I forgot
cleanse
to
my
be
body
clicking
and
on
my
the door.
spirit,
Click on the
washing
thing you
away
need to
my
do,
guilt
and then
and pain.
keep clicking on that door.
Losing myself in the pages of a book brings me solace.
So time will be
Peace
coming
begins
up
to replace
in
the
about
chaos.
maybe 40 seconds, maybe less.
As I preserve these tomatoes, I'm also preserving my hope for
About maybe
brighter days ahead through the simple acts of
10,
daily life.
let's say 15 seconds. 10,
I finally wrote a
9,
book just for myself,
8,
but I also hope it finds its way to
7,
those who need it most.
6,
With these words, I step beyond
5,
my inner world
4,
and back into the vast embrace
3,
of the universe.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And time. Right there. Alright. I know there's a few things I need to correct. I need to set up this to just be capturing the game and not capturing the full desktop. But anyways, this would be any percent with glitches. I need to figure out what I need to do to make it glitchless. But there's a ending little animation, there's ending credits. When you're playing a game, always appreciate the credits, always appreciate any ending, but especially the credits. People who work on games deserve, the accolades for making a great game. And this game is pretty darn good. I like it a lot. Anyways, I'm going to end the local recording. I need to retime this. Time, like I said, would begin as soon as you start holding down on new game and will end as soon as it fades to a black screen before cutting to this animation. Anyways, let's go ahead and end this. First initial run, any percent with glitches, about 24 minutes even-ish. Anyways, I'm going to have to retime, but let's go ahead and end the local recording.
Say what you wanna say.